time it is. It's time to play some Starfield. How's the audio sound? Yeah, alright. I'm there. You can hear me. Now I'll mute my laptop. Alright, so in my last session of playing Starfield, it froze up on me. I had just wrapped up a quest for the UC. I think it was called Grunt Work. And I'd reported back in to, yeah, it was this one, to Commander Tuala. And then I was going to go out to my ship and drop off some stuff because he had given me a Vanguard spacesuit, which was nowhere near as nice as the spacesuit I already have. So I wanted to store it on my ship. But then the game froze up. And so I ended the stream and then I went back into the game trying to see, you know, how far back I would need to reload and make sure my saves weren't corrupted and all this kind of stuff. And it was glitchy and weird and I was really worried about this. So before I actually started the live stream, I reloaded a save. And I did manage to, I dismissed Amelia Earhart. I had her with me. I dismissed her. I went out to my ship. I stored the stuff I needed to store. I slept for an hour, right? Everything seems to be okay now, knock on wood. But it is a Bethesda game, so, you know, you get what you get. And I'm thinking, if it's anything at all like Skyrim or Fallout, when there's too many unfinished quest lines and there's too much data that it has to grind through, too many databases it has to grind through to maintain this big open world storyline that we have going on here, sometimes that can bog the game down. I used to notice that in Skyrim, for instance. If somebody had started the Civil War quest line, let's say, and then they also had DLC quest lines in progress and they had lots of side quests unfinished and they had lots of stuff, you know, that was all open and unfinished, the game would just start locking up. So and then the way to fix that would be to like go in and finish the major quest lines and not have the game have so much data that it's trying to grind through because everything's unfinished, if that makes any sense. But anyway, so instead of proceeding with the UC quest line, even though that's the one everyone seems excited to see me do, I want to wrap up Sabotage and possibly also wrap up the Crimson Fleet. Just get those finished and off my quest list. With Ryujin here, I think I'm in the penultimate quest. I have had an implant put in me, so now I supposedly have Jedi mind powers. And I need to sneak into this building. And I don't remember exactly what I need to do once I get in there. Hopefully it'll walk me through it, hold my hand a little bit. I gotta go in and like basically upload or download or access some computers or something on one of the floors. But I think if I go in through the roof, or if I go up toward the roof, I can hack some kind of gas main or something. I think I'm going to check in at the front desk because then I can get complete access to one of the floors of the building. Then I can just head upward and do the gas main thing. Alright, so let's start out by taking all of this off. I'll have it with me. I don't know how they'll miss seeing it all, but I'm going to put on my fancy business suit. That gives me some persuasion, in addition to my new mind powers I've got to figure out how to use. Alright, let's go have an appointment.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
I think this is where we need to go here. Yep, there it is. Infinity Limited.
The death of famed industrialist Ron Hope shocked the settled systems, and now SSNN has exclusive details of his death. It all starts with the scheme to steal farmers' land using a violent mercenary gang.
Hey, Stella. How you doing?
Extorted, and in some cases, murdered.
How's your weekend?
To acquire farmland for Hope death. It turns out the whole scheme was orchestrated by the Rangers took down.
Right, I'm going into the Infinity Limited building. I'm gonna walk right in the front door.
Welcome to
And
Infinity
say I have an
LTD's
appointment.
corporate headquarters. Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today?
I do. My name is Skylar Lumen. I have an appointment with marketing.
Ah, yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
Okay. This is probably gonna be long and frustrating. And I'll probably mess up a lot. But let's see what happens.
Welcome to Infinity LTD's marketing department. Desi notified me that you are on your way. If you just have a seat, I can notify Miss Hart that you've arrived. Please, have a seat.
Ooh. What do I want to manipulate him to do? I don't know. I'm not quite sure how these mind powers work, so... I gotta experiment with
I'll go
them.
notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
So we're on the marketing floor. We need to get to the research and development area. Run the program on Lucas's computer. Sabotage the heating system. Hi, who are you?
I can't wait for this day to be over.
Ranish, I need that report. I need it yesterday. If it's not on my desk by midnight, you're fired. Alright, here's the bathroom. Aha! And a ventilation system I can climb through. Okay. Let's see what else is on this floor.
Well, don't look at me. If you want someone to blame, I blame Lucas.
This better not be more revenge for losing that quantum deal. I hate to say it, but I have to. I'm completely unprepared.
Just relax. I'll take care of it.
Alright, so this says I have to find a way into research and development, sabotage the heating system, and run the program on Lucas's computer. Okay.
You have a nice day now.
Thank you. I'm just looking around to see what there is to see and what there is to do. Alright, this goes down. But I don't want to go down, I want to go up. Just looking around, seeing what I can see. I don't know if there's any key cards I can pick up.
Hey there.
Hello. Let's see if there's any key cards around here. I don't know why there would be. I'm just, you know, I'm just looking around to see what's what. Alright, nothing interesting in there. I'm gonna shut this door. I'm gonna go up here. You're currently trespassing. Residents will become hostile. Hello, Claus. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Maverick. Hello, Beyond Belief. Wow, you guys all snuck in while I was busy sneaking around here. If you missed the intro, I am working on the Ryujin stuff. I want to wrap that up before I carry on with anything else. The game froze up yesterday and I was having some issues with it even after I stopped streaming. Anyway, it seems to be okay now, but I don't know how stable it's gonna stay. And I was saying earlier that, like, in Skyrim, sometimes when you had too many unfinished main quest lines or big quest lines going at the same time, it would just kind of grind the game to a halt and start glitching and freezing and stuff. So I just want to wrap up this quest line, have it be done, then go wrap up the Crimson Fleet and have it be done, because I'm so close to the end of both of these. And then I'll proceed with the Vanguard stuff. But I suck at this stealth stuff, and I have this new brain implant, and I gotta figure out how to use it. And I'm not sure exactly what I need to do or where I need to go or what's going on, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, Aaron's trying to help. Go in the room with the two people. This mission sucks ass, Alpha Dig says. I had to kill a ton of them. Yeah, my husband hated this mission too. Yeah, I know that I can use it while I'm scanning. Like, I can tell that person to go do something. But I'm not really like, once I can manipulate them, then what? Like, go out there. See, it says I can manipulate them, but then what, you know? Go over there. Open the box. I don't know. Now I can't do anything with her. Run the program on Lucas's computer. Sabotage the heating system. Oh, shit. I guess they heard that. Okay, Aaron's saying the spacesuit ruins stealth, even though I have the chameleon thing on it. Beyond Belief says I kidnap NPCs with my brain implant. Click to make them move there or open a door. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but she wasn't doing anything. He was talking to the person you can persuade for access to Lucas. You get one shot on a person, then there's a cooldown. Okay, okay. Flooded the building with gas. Has your husband done New Game Plus? Yes. The implant stays with you like a skill. If you're wearing a noisy spacesuit. Well, I don't know if it's noisy, but it's got camouflage on it. How do you know if it's noisy or not? Alright, so I'm supposed to go into the room with the two people in it. I think that was this way, wasn't it?
Oh, were you my appointment? I'm so sorry. I somehow ended up triple booked today. I'm just trying to get ready for this department meeting right now, but you can see Ellis on your way out if you'd like to reschedule.
Manipulation? Oh, okay. You could easily make this up to me if I could meet Lucas Drexler.
Oh, well, I suppose I can work that out. Plus, I happen to know he's free right now. I'll set you up for executive floor permissions and notify Lucas that you're on your way. Besides...
Oh, that's handy.
I'm pretty sure he's to blame for my current situation anyway. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you.
Our quarterly projections aren't looking the best.
All right, well now I have access to this floor. That was easy enough. Thanks. Who was it that told me to go talk to that lady? Aaron, I think. Aaron said go in that room. Thank you. Okay. Hello?
So you're the one Nina mentioned. I don't normally take last-minute meetings, but she assured me it'd be worth my time. Especially since it's just a quick introduction. Lucas Drexler, nice to meet you.
Skylar Lumen. Lumen Interactive.
I heard you're interested in a partnership?
Yeah, a partnership would give Infinity LTD the edge it really needs. I heard we had a mutual enemy, Ryujin. I'll say
Enemy
that.
is a strong word, but not inaccurate. And if your aim is to surpass the dragon, I'm pretty sure we can work something out. Well, we still have to go through the proper channels, but having met you, let me see what I
Surpass the
can do to
dragon.
speed things up. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Manipulation. Let me install my presentation on your computer so the day is not a total loss.
Well now, that's an unusual offer. I suppose after having your initial meeting canceled, it'd be a shame for it to go to waste. Besides, if we're to be partners in the future, we might as well put faith in each other today, right?
Okay. Okay, thanks. There doesn't seem to be anything else to talk to him about.
It was nice meeting you. No promises, but I'll do my best to speed things up.
Okay. Alright, so I have full access to the executive floor here. Oop, it looks like something over here is interesting. Alright, so what else do I have to do? Get into research and development and sabotage the heating system. Okay, Aaron is saying you're sneakier if you take off the spacesuit helmet and pack. The more stuff you're carrying makes you more noisy. Okay, yeah, alright. I got into Lucas's office. Hey, Will. Aaron's saying you don't need heating, that just makes it harder. You'll want to find the locker room. After Lucas, the shaft that went down. Okay. The shaft that went down. What shaft is that? Is it back on this floor or the marketing floor? Marketing, okay. I love being walked through this because otherwise I'd be here all day. Okay. Beyond beliefs as I went in my underwear. Okay, go through the cafeteria. Right, that was back this way, I think. Oh, no. Got to go around the horn. Cafeteria. That area I found back here. Okay. Sneak, stay in the ceiling, go slow. Alright. can also use recon stim. And put on my stealth suit. There we go. How's that? Find lockers. Should be right then right. Wait. I gotta find lockers? Are those the lockers? See those two? Those two right there? Sure, what about them? Do they have a security suit inside or something? I don't want that. You need to manipulate an employee. Stay in the ceiling. Okay. Alright, so I gotta get somebody to get into that locker right there. Is that what you're telling me? Can it be anybody? Should I use the security guy? Okay. Okay. Aaron's saying put on the outfit. No more sneaking. Oh, that one that was in the locker? Oh, dude. That's brilliant. Okay, research tech outfit. No stealth suit, nothing else. Okay. Yeah, I've got no spacesuit equipped. No pack equipped. No helmet equipped. And that's the only outfit. The research tech outfit. Right? Walk to elevator and take to R&D. Okay. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. Thank you. You are a lifesaver. Okay, so what am I doing here? Obtain the neuroamp prototype. Run the program on Faye's computer. Can I walk around in here with impunity? You can walk around like you belong. Find the lady's computer first, okay? I think that's over here. Do I need to talk to her? Manipulate her? When you get to her office and she's there, save, manipulate her to a corner, and hack her computer quickly. Okay. Save. Well, maybe I can talk to her?
You should get back to work. We're on a tight deadline.
Okay, I can't talk to her. All right. Now walk to the next. That's over there. Save's coming our way to greatness. Aaron says shut the door behind you when you're in the room. Okay. This room over here. How do I get in that room? No direct path seen. There's 2 doors, walk right in. Okay. Right here? Oh, card scanner behind the security dude. Okay. I've walked in. Oh, there's a hatch right there. Shall I hack the security access controls? There we go.
My career's riding on the success of our internal neuroamp.
Okay. How do I get out of here? Not through here, apparently. Just walk, stop sneaking. Okay. Holy crap! Aaron says this is the easy way to do this one. No kidding. This is very easy. Thank you. Oh my gosh. And then we just waltz right out. Holy crud. That was awesome. Wow. Oh, Aaron, thank you so much. You saved me so much time and hassle.
Ambush almost resulted in disaster. 6 Crimson Fleet vessels were lured into a fake distress call when a would-be savior Grab jumped in. SysDef plans were thrown out the window and a chaotic battle ensued. After all SysDef forces arrived, the outmatched Crimson Fleet managed to jump out moments before their defeat. This is yet another black eye in SysDef's never-ending struggle to contain the elusive Crimson Fleet.
Was I involved in that? Dang, I gotta get done with this Crimson Fleet thing too. Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, so what does this say? Ask about Percival at the Trade Authority. Craft or modify an item. Why are we asking about Percival at the Trade Authority? Yeah, I want to deliver the evidence. Oh. David Barron at the SSN. Oh, right. That's what we needed to do. Right here. Okay. Hot dog. Oh, look, and it's right next door. How convenient. Holy crud. Woo! Aaron! Aaron is the VIP.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Aaron, I owe you one. Okay.
If you have a news
I
story
can't take
for
it to
me,
her.
I'm very happy to pay your fee.
She's the one that does news stories with me. All right, I'll take it to him.
We're close to the action here in New Atlantis. Prime position to report on the big stories that affect the United Colonies. Can I help you?
I think I have a news story you'd be very interested in. I've got your next major headline. Everything on this slate is true, and the settled systems need to know about it.
Is that so? Spoken like a true tabloid reporter. What's this so-called story about?
Give Slate. Find out for yourself. The details are on this slate. Corporate corruption at its highest level. Infinity LTD's growing body count due to unauthorized human trials.
Corporate
there you
greed
go.
Claims victims once more. And you have evidence to support this claim.
Here, all the evidence you need. Of course, I wouldn't expect SSNN to just believe a perfect stranger. Give 'em
Perfect
the
stranger
slate.
or not, we won't air anything without some sort of hard evidence. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence.
I was sneaking around that building right there. Not at liberty to say. I'm pretty sure you already know the answer. I can't reveal my sources. But everything you need is on the slate, I'll
figured
say
as
that.
much. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source?
Anonymous.
Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now,
Woot woot.
if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
All right. Report to Masako at Ryujin Tower. OBKB. Aaron's like, right there, the guy right there. I got there in the end. Okay. Okay, let's hop back to Neon. Yeah, that was totally the easy way to do that mission. Holy crud. Dude, do you have a YouTube channel with a video? Because you should. That would help so many people. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, before I did this quest, I went and looked up a few walkthroughs. And this was like back when I first got the quest, like what was it, like a week or so ago? I looked up a few walkthroughs and I kind of scanned through them and none of it made any sense to me. I was like, okay, this is all complicated. I don't get it. I'll figure it out when I get there, right? But your explanation, like what you had me do right there, simple, straight to the point. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. It was great. Yeah, you should do a walkthrough, because man, all the other walkthroughs I looked at, oh gosh. Very complicated. Very complicated.
Don't cause any trouble.
I'm not planning on causing trouble. All right, lady.
I've yet to hear anything of note on SSNN. Let's hear your report.
Give it time. I just got here. Not a single hitch. David Barron should be running the story any minute. It's a matter of time. Yeah, I'll
Good.
say
David
he'll
won't
running
be
it
able to
soon.
resist a story like this. He'll do some preliminary confirmations, which will be enough to get the broadcast out to the public. And how did the neuroamp perform?
Never had any need for it. It was useful.
I thought
sure.
it would be. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Infinity LTD and Lucas Drexler are currently under investigation for a number of violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith.
Ryujin buys Infinity LTD and no one loses their job. If you intend to swoop in and save Infinity LTD, they don't deserve it. How does Infinity's loss gain Ryujin public faith? I'll ask that.
Infinity is about to crumble before the eyes of the public. They employ thousands of people, and those thousands of people are now worried about their jobs. That's where we come in. First, we'll issue a public statement expressing disgust at their leadership, but sympathy for the innocent workers. That's when we offer to acquire them.
All right, and no one loses their job?
Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity,
they'll do a reorg.
We eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
Sounds like a win-win. And here I thought Ryujin might be doing the right thing for once. Do you really think Infinity LTD has any employees of value? I'll just say it's a win-win.
I'm glad we're on
whatever.
the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them.
Oh, she wants me to use my manipulation on them? You want me to use the internal neuroamp on the board members?
Yes, that's exactly what it's designed for. The bright side being, they'll never know.
I'll talk to him, but I can't make any promises.
With the tech we've given you, I expect promises. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Oh, 12,000 credits. Dang. Okay. Oh, jeez, look at all the blue. Look at all those little blue dots. Okay. Righty. Lobby the board members. 4 internal neuroamp, 4 infinity. What am I supposed to do here? Pay attention. Alright. Masako will vote to acquire Infinity LTD and said I'll need at least half of the votes to secure success. If I have strong feelings against the internal neuroamp, this would be my opportunity to get further research shut down. Okay. Huh. Oh, Aaron's saying there's an easy way like that to get into Ularu's office, too. Ularu? Do I know who Ularu is? Oh, you mean the previous quest I had to do. The one where I had to sneak through the Ryujin building. Gotcha. Yeah, that only took me like an hour or something. Hour and a half. I don't remember. It was so long. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the one that was gonna try to take down her boss or whatever. There's a container you go across to get to the vent. Huh. Alright. We gotta go lobby some board members. I guess we'll start in here.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity LTD? I think we both know that's not going to work.
If you acquire Infinity, you'll save jobs. It's good public perception. Infinity doesn't deserve to be part of the Ryujin family. It should be shut down. I feel like you just want to be difficult. Well, not with that attitude. I'll say
You can
that.
make light of the situation, but my stance won't change. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
You're all way too eager to use the neuroamp on one another.
Oh? Your response tells me Masako must have given you similar advice. It'd be unlike her to not fully exploit an advantage, especially when she believes acquiring Infinity is the right thing to do.
Ooh, manipulation. Listen to reason, Ularu. You know acquiring Infinity is the right choice.
Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting.
Speaking of, I plan on bringing up the internal neuroamp as an issue in the meeting. With the internal neuroamp, best interests don't matter. I can guarantee success. I'm gonna bring up the neuroamp.
An issue? That would be a foolish move. Dalton and Alexis are the only two against it. You'd never get the rest to shut it down.
It's dangerous. That tech only spells trouble for Ryujin's future.
Dangerous indeed. For all I know, you're using it right now. The irony. Perhaps I didn't see it earlier, but you're right. The moment a competitor reverse engineers Vina's work, it'll be chaos. The last thing I want is to have my brain scrambled because some engineer didn't do their due diligence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want them doing this to anyone else. I mean, I didn't even really want them doing it to me. And it's very creepy. I mean, the potential issues that this opens up would be really bad.
I'm glad we're
Alrighty.
making an effort in our appearance today. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
Okay, I guess I'll answer any questions you have.
Good. I prefer first-hand feedback when available. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity LTD throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
If you can save the jobs of people, we should do it. Infinity's filled with incompetent workers. How do I even know that? I don't know anything about whether they're competent or not. The majority of the workers are innocent. They didn't know what was going on.
Oh, I didn't mean in regards to Drexler's actions. More in the sense of, should a superior company like Ryujin make room for so many potentially lackluster employees?
Well, I'm sure you'll get rid of the ones that lackluster. Would be getting employees on Infinity's cheaper salary numbers. Yeah, I'll do that.
This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
I think it was handled well. It was sloppy and a mole never should have been possible. We caught the mole, so I'd say it was a success.
Any insight into what made it successful?
Masako and Dalton had a plan in place to uncover the mole, and it worked. Masako remained cool and stuck to a plan. Prematurely releasing this information would only cause panic. Because they didn't immediately panic as soon as the problem was brought forward. I'll just say they had a plan and it
Being
worked.
prepared for anything is a great asset, one that Masako excels at. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
The internal neuroamp. Tech like that is dangerous and should be banned.
It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one. Hence
Oh,
the
I
added
hate
motivation
that.
that will bolster sales.
No. And when a rival discovers how to override it, we'll have pure chaos on our hands.
I think we all know how averse I am to chaos. Finances are my forte, so you make a good point. Our competition has yet to truly master neuroamps, but the possibility is there. It's a risk I am unwilling to take. At this time. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Cool. Let's go talk to somebody else.
If operation starts to bore you, let me know. You'd make a perfect lab rat for the R&D team.
Is she a board member? I didn't think she was, but okay. I'll talk to her in a minute.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side?
Maybe. That depends whose side you're on.
You can let Masako know to rest easy. It just so happens that her agenda lines up with mine. We just need to grab Infinity LTD while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light.
Okay. Coming to the rescue of the innocent workers will look really good for us.
I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year.
Okay. You know, if you really want to keep Ryujin in the public's good graces, there's one big thing to consider.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it.
The internal neuroamp. That research should be banned.
The possible backlash on tech like this is not lost on me. However, the internal neuroamp will define the next era of tech, with Ryujin at the forefront. It's not an opportunity you just walk away from.
You'll never be able to fight off the amount of moral backlash.
You're right. The moment you violate your customers' trust, there's a good chance they'll never come back. Even worse, you push them into the hands of your competitors. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
Okay. I wish there was a way to get them to work on other things, because they've got the neuroamps for like intimidation and diplomacy and stuff like that. I wish there were other neuroamps for other skills and things.
If only there were more hours in the day. If you need something, make it quick. I'd like to make sure my arguments are solid before this meeting.
I heard you're not a fan of acquiring Infinity. Masako would really appreciate it if you could back her on acquiring Infinity. I'll say
Not
that.
much to discuss there. I believe I've made my case quite clear to Masako on why I am against it.
Legal issues aside, the pros of acquiring Infinity LTD are far outweigh the cons. What are the details on why you don't want to acquire
I can
it?
guarantee that Infinity LTD was up to more than just the current charges. The process of finding and following up on all those threads won't be easy. I refuse to be blindsided by another corporation's past, so this is going to take a lot of time and patience.
I can't just use manipulation on her. She must have a very strong mind.
All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
You act like this is the first time you ever had to consider acquiring another company.
I prefer to operate on an abundance of caution. But maybe it is a bit much.
Ooh, manipulation. You don't really want to put thousands out of a job, do you?
I'm starting to understand what you're saying. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom.
Okay. The internal neuroamp would make handling any situation a breeze. If you want a real legal nightmare, I'd say the internal neuroamp fits that bill. Yeah, I'll say that.
Don't even get me started. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight.
Yep,
I'll do
I agree.
whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Agreed. The internal neuroamp should have seen the light of day.
Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person who has one say that. Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know? You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
Okay. Let's go talk to Dalton. Hey, Dalt. I was saying the other day that the voice actor for this character here is the same one who did Gelibor in Skyrim. He was the snow elf in the Dawnguard DLC. He also voiced Sir Didymus in Labyrinth, among many other things.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
I was told to use the internal neuroamp to make sure the board votes to acquire Infinity LTD. Yes, but I refused to use the neuroamp to ensure votes. That's a lie. Masako wants me to guarantee the votes go her way. Of course, I'm the one she's trusting to make things happen. She wants me to guarantee that the votes go her way. I'll say
That
that.
internal neuroamp, no doubt. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I
Good.
knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
You were against it from the start?
Completely. I understand the success it can bring for the corporation, but my only concern here is security. It's not that the board majority fails to see the dangers. It's that they believe we can overcome them. That hubris could easily bring this corporation down one day. I only hope it won't be on my watch.
Yeah. We saw firsthand how dangerous it is. It should never go to market.
You read my mind. Let's just hope Masako and the others see it that way. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity LTD, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause.
Then vote against Infinity. I'm with you. It's too big a risk. The acquisition is worth the work. I know your team can handle it. Do you think this is the right time to acquire Infinity? I know your team can handle it.
I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity LTD is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting. So
Ooh,
I
fun.
need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
That sounds like fun. Alright, I guess we have to talk to Vina.
And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope.
I feel great. No side effects as far as I can tell. No, I'm used to waking up in strange places. No side effects as far as I can tell.
Great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case. One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be so excited. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp.
You're gonna be famous? This tech is dangerous. No one should have this sort of power. Just another useless thing rattling around in my head. It gets the job done. This is dangerous and no one should have this sort of power.
I hope you're not actually suggesting that the technology I spent years working on and perfecting never sees the light of day.
That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
Work. My life's work.
You're a scientist. Hear me out. Just look at it from every angle.
Fine, fine. Make your case.
A device like this could cause the next colony war. If it backfires, your reputation will be ruined. Let's do that first.
You really think they could come after me?
Yeah, you developed it. Duh. As the sole owner of the internal neuroamp, I know exactly how dangerous it is.
Well, perhaps I really do need more data.
People will use this on others to do horrible things.
It could definitely do a lot of damage in the wrong hands.
She didn't consider that before she spent years of it
made me feel like
doing
a
her life's work or whatever.
You're right. In a perfect world, tech like this is used for good. But this world is far from perfect.
Duh. You're not a monster. You got lost in the excitement of discovering something new. Next time, look at the big picture. The implications of the internal neuroamp are obvious. Yeah,
I
duh.
get it, okay? No need to keep rubbing it in. I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. It's not on the meeting agenda, so I assume you'll bring it up yourself? We just have to hope the others will see reason. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity LTD be?
If we acquire them, it'll be fun to see how they tried to recreate your work. You should vote against acquiring Infinity LTD. Do you have any strong opinions about acquiring
I'd like to
Infinity?
acquire them, although it won't break my heart if we don't. Faye may have stepped over a line in her attempt to replicate my work, but she's a brilliant engineer. I'm very curious to see what else she may have been working on and dig into her research.
Okay, yeah, it'll be fun to see how they tried to recreate your work.
Exactly. Not that I want to gloat over it. Maybe just a little. Okay, so DeMarcus and I have really been looking forward to it, so fingers crossed this deal goes through. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Okay. Now we gotta go have a meeting. Attend the meeting. Aaron's asking, you've done the Freestar Rangers line? Yes, I did that one a while back. That was one of the first ones I finished. And I got the Star Eagle. That's the ship I've been using. Until I got the Kepler with my Class C piloting license.
As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity LTD's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity LTD.
Our intention to purchase Infinity LTD would put the employees' minds at ease. The announcement would garner public faith in Ryujin. We should act now before a competitor beats us to it. Masako hasn't steered you wrong yet. I trust her judgment. Say nothing. Yeah, I got nothing to say here.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us.
I mean, I'm not on the board.
But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity LTD's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, The last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
We only lied about Imogene so Alaro would incriminate herself. Imogene was just another victim Alaro set her up. Imogene is innocent. She played a vital role in helping expose Alaro. So we had to lie to get a job done. I'm sure you're familiar with those methods. Yeah, I'll say we lied so that Alaro would incriminate herself.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
You're finished here. Enjoy unemployment. You're going away for... You're
Did
finished.
I
I'll just say
lose you?
you're finished.
Security. Escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity LTD?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up?
I believe work on the internal neuroamp needs to be shelved. The internal neuroamp is too dangerous to market. I moved to postpone production on the internal neuroamp. I think that it needs to be shelved.
The internal neuroamp is a key component of Ryujin Industries' success for the next 10 years, if not more. Why would
It's
we
going to
shelve
be your
it after
demise.
we finally perfected it?
It takes away a person's free will. It's not right. Yeah. The moment the public learns about it, no one will trust anyone anymore, especially Ryujin. The internal neuroamp is basically a mind control device. It should be banned. There are too many moral repercussions that need answers before it's safe to market. I'll say that.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but she's right. Regardless of the pros, the cons are too morally and ethically irresponsible to move forward with.
The moment the public gets wind of the true capabilities of this tech, we're gonna suffer severe backlash.
Very well. All in favor of shelving Project Dominion?
Aye.
Vina, prep Project Dominion for storage. Any other matters to bring forth? None? This concludes our order of business for today.
All right. Talk to
much work
Masako.
to do.
I'm glad we're making an effort in our appearance today.
Shelving the internal neuroamp. Not the outcome I anticipated.
Maybe now you see why the internal neuroamp is dangerous. The board agrees. This decision is for the best. I tried. Things didn't go as planned. Now maybe you see why it's dangerous.
A fine point, but it still proves its usefulness. The truth remains. Lucas Drexler learned a hard lesson, and we exposed a traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin.
Thank you. That's quite a compliment coming from Ryujin's CEO, I
It's
guess.
well earned and deserved. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
How often does Ryujin have someone turn against
Not
the company?
often, and certainly not to this degree. We have the occasional employee consider selling information, but thanks to our security and operations teams, we always catch them before any damage can be done. This was the first time anyone from either department was involved.
All right. Yeah, it was nothing I'm not used to. Yeah.
Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now,
I mean, I took
as
down Ron
promised,
Hope.
I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to Senior Operative. You've more than earned it.
Okay. I'm not sure this job is really for me. I'll just say thank you.
It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
5,000 credits. Oh, and 8,400 credits. And an achievement. Executive level. It says only 8.63% of players have gotten this achievement. Oh god, talk with Barrett. And talk with Sarah Morgan. Why do they get to have input into what I'm doing on my own time? And Sam Coe. Fuck those people. And Andrasia. I don't care. I don't care what they have to say about anything I've done. I'm not part of Constellation anymore. Nope, I want to talk to Imogene. Is she back here? Oh, Aaron's saying Ron Hope was Hermaeus Mora and Lucien LeChance in Oblivion. Yeah, I think he was also Fox in Fallout 3. If it's the same person I'm thinking of. Yeah, Wes Johnson. Yeah, I think he also voiced Falks in, who was my favorite follower in Fallout 3. And yes, Lucien LeChance. Well, and I think he was also Mr. Burke in Fallout 3. And the dude's got an amazing voice. Oh my god. Like, Lucien LeChance and Mr. Burke have got the sexiest voices. Oh, mama like. But yeah, no, he's done a lot of stuff for Bethesda and lots of Bethesda games, yeah. I'm looking through his catalog here. Yeah. Yeah, Wes Johnson is a legend. Alright. Let's go talk to Imogene and see what she's got to say. She's back at her desk. Hello.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day.
It's good to see you back in the office. After all that, I'm not sure anything could hold my interest, really. Right back to where I'll just say it's good to see you in the office.
And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions?
So I don't have to deal with you anymore? What kind of assignments are they?
Nothing you aren't already familiar with. You experienced the majority of what we do here during your training, if you recall. Uploading a few files, manipulating a narrative or two, obtaining schematics. It's just more of the same.
Oh, okay. So there's like some infinitely repeatable missions I can do. So I don't have to deal with you anymore?
No, but try to see that as an improvement, since I certainly do. The mission board is more efficient for both of us.
Okay, good.
Good. The mission board is generally self-explanatory anyway. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course.
I've always made my own hours. Thanks, Imogene. I'll see you around.
Certainly will. Go check out the board. And if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy. Just for you.
Yeah, since I saved your ass, I think that it's only fair. Okay. Oh, is this my office? Oh. Swanky. I get some weapons. And I get a safe. Oh, look at that extended magazine. Good lord. And some isotopic coolant. I don't know if I need that. Thank you. Cool, 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 cool. What else do I get here? Constant, Hippolyta, CQBX. That looks like the most uncomfortable chair in the galaxy, doesn't it? Alright, here I am in my Ryujin office. Not really very fancy. But okay. I've heard tell that the safe is bottomless. There's no restriction on how much you can store there. Kind of like the safe at Constellation. But I don't think I have any reason to store anything here. Let's take a look at the mission board. Hack the trade tower at Generdyne Industries. Plant evidence at the Trade Authority. Sabotage Laredo Firearms. I thought we already did that. Ooh, plant an arc device. Don't get caught. Plant incriminating evidence in a data storage unit without getting caught. Upload the supplied program at a computer in Trade Tower. Alright. That's cool.
If you happen to see Lyndon on this floor, give a girl a heads up.
Let's get out of here. Ooh, we are done with the Ryujin main quest line. Now, if I want to, I can do these little side missions, endlessly repeatable, randomly generated BS, but... Ooh! But all the big stuff, we are done. Put on my stealth operative suit. pretty cool. Oh, Aaron's saying you'll recognize Bellathor Mercer Frey later on. Oh yeah, that's Stephen Russell. He also did Codsworth in Fallout 4, and the original voice of the Thief character, the main character in Thief. Can't remember his name right off the top of my head. I haven't played all the Thief games. I only played the reboot that came out around the same time as Dishonored. Well, and Stephen Russell also voiced in Dishonored 2. He voiced Corvo Atano. I didn't play as Corvo. I played as Emily. But yeah, no, he's done a lot of voices. Oh, Aaron's saying it had 2 lines for size, so yeah, bottom list. Yeah. No limit on the storage there at Ryujin. I think I've already run into a character voiced by Stephen Russell in this game. Oh, right, and he also voiced Valentine in Fallout 4. I wasn't a big fan of Valentine in Fallout 4, so that one, I always forget that one. I swear that I had heard him already in this game. Oh yeah, he was Larry Dombrowski in the Crimson Fleet quest line. That's where I heard him in this game. He was like a rich corporate CEO jerk that I took down, and he's in the brig on the Vigilance right now. Alright, well, that's only taken me about an hour and a half. So what else are we going to do today? Let's take a look. I wanted to wrap up some of these quest lines. So we've wrapped up Ryujin. I don't think I'll be working at Xenofresh anymore. Now that I'm a senior operative for Ryujin, why would I go back and work at Xenofresh? Jeez. I guess I could go get some copper and take it to Tobias. Just to get that one off my list. Where can I buy copper? I know there's a mineral lady in Aquila.
Now, Jane,
Hello?
James had been really... That would be lovely.
Do you have resources? No copper. Oh, probably in the mining.
Sounds great. Have a good day.
Just want to say again, I'm grateful.
Packaged food? Check.
Isn't there like a mining shop? Yeah, mining league. Yeah, Aaron's already got mining league. Right.
I'm excited to see how business improves. I feel a great weight. Certainly, my friend.
There we go. Copper. I'll take it.
Come back soon, my friend. It's
Bye-bye.
always a treat to see you.
Great minds, right? All right. Let's go back to the ship. I think I've got some copper stored there. Let's see how much I have all together. We might need to fly to Aquila and hit that mineral shop, buy some from her, and then I might also have some stored in my workshop in Aquila City. $68. Yeah, this has got a big magazine, but so does this. So, don't need that. All right, and let's see how much copper I have all together. 80. I need 150, so I need 70 more. Is there any copper on this world? No, not really. Nope, I need Cheyenne. Now there is copper on Charybdis, or in the Charybdis system, whatever planet that was, where the Crucible was, and I was mining quite a bit of it the other day, but there's also big roaming herds of space spiders. So I don't want to go back there and mine anymore and get killed by the herds of space spiders. There's a door there.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Spreading the virus through the settled systems.
Excuse me.
I'd like to set up shop in old facilities. Places abandoned in the colony war. That way, they can strike anywhere.
Alright, I'm back. I'm alright, I just... my mouth gets very dry when I'm talking for a long period of time because I have Invisaligns that I have to wear all the time. I'm getting my teeth fixed. And the Invisaligns dry my mouth out really badly. And it just gets worse when I've been talking for a while. So, I'll be alright. Now this says I have manipulation skill now. Is that on here? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Yeah, see, it would be cool if there were lots of other opportunities to do things at Ryujin where you could unlock other perks. Instead of having to spend the perk points. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Aaron's saying a free perk every time you do the Ryujin quest line, right? I wish there were more we could get. But, okay. Let's go get some copper. It's not there. It's there.
Keep your nose clean. The last thing I want is to charge you for a D and A.
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
You're an independent? Ask anyone. Then you've come to the right place.
This shift doesn't end soon, my man is not gonna be happy.
Shocked at the settled systems, and now SSNN has exclusive details on his death. It all
I was
started with a
hoping
scheme to steal farmers' land using a violent
it would be a
mercenary
news
gang
story
known
about
as the First.
Ryujin and Infinity. But okay. He might have some copper.
I'll say right up front. Here, browse to your heart's content.
He has a lot of resources. But no copper. Alright, that's fine. Let's go check my house. Well, my workshop. It still says for sale on it. I guess I don't have any copper. Nope. That's fine. I still need about 49 more. Be all you can be in 0G blade gliding. What in the world does that mean? All right, well, let's see. I guess I could go start working on the Crimson Fleet and wrap that up. You ready, Aaron? You want to guide me through this one? Is there an easy way to get through this place? Because I think it's another stealth mission. Which one am I on? I'm on the one where I have to go meet Juan on the Jade Swan, and she's gonna smuggle me on board the UC ship where I have to go steal the comm link. I don't think it's Generdyne yet. I think that comes later. I could be wrong. Oh, Aaron says, yeah, this is easy. Let's do this. Okay. Well, let me go on board my ship and get rid of any crap I don't need. What do you recommend I take with me? Do I need a spacesuit? I mean, taking the operative suit would probably be important, right? Let's see here. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Do I need grenades? Let's store the copper. We don't need that. You're gonna not wear the spacesuit again. Okay. Gonna be in disguise again. Woo! Alright. Let's do it. Oh, back to the spaceport. Okay, that was confusing. I could have just gotten off my ship. Oh, is her ship parked next to mine or something? Alright. Yeah, there's my ship. Here's her ship. She's been waiting for me for quite a while. Let's do a save.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Okay, how do I get up there to her? Oh, this way?
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Hello.
She's got quite the crew.
Pardon.
Quite the ship.
Glad you're in the fleet.
Yes?
If you weren't,
what?
I would have killed you already.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
I'll be as silent as a crate of tissues.
Good. Say nothing and let their minds fill in the gaps. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
I'm ready, let's go.
All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grab drive. All systems go.
It's weird not being the pilot.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC 7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock in docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked. Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints
everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
Okay. Hope you got that grab drive ready then. Tell me again about the security checkpoints. What's this about the vents? What if I get stuck? Is there a way to reach you? Yeah, she said use the comms. Tell me more about the security checkpoints.
Only military personnel are allowed out of the cargo area. That's why we need to get you to the barracks to find you a uniform.
Okay, what's this about vents?
This is a star station, so there are plenty of ventilation ducts you can slither into. As far as tactics go, it's an oldie, but goodie.
Alright, hope you got that grab drive ready
fun.
then.
But if you do get into trouble, try and use that quick wit to your advantage. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Yes.
Okay. Bye. Oh, go down. Go down. Hi. All right, here we go. Doing a save. All right, Aaron's saying when you get there, go around to the right in the corner and drop down. Okay. Auto saving. Gain access to the barracks to find a uniform.
You with the Jade, Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks. We need a lot of cargo to keep a station this size running.
Alright, go around to the right. This right?
Huan Daiyu?
In the cargo bay, just checking in.
That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint.
I'll see what I can do. Is there any other way to get a key?
On a few soldiers. Maybe one of them will mention a key.
Alright, I'll see what I can
I'm
do.
sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint.
Alright, hush. Hush.
We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
Okay. Goodbye. Alright, I'm through the door, I'm in the vents. Sneak to nearest blue dot. Okay. What is that blue dot? Find an ensign uniform. Find an ensign uniform, find an ensign. They're all about the same distance away.
What the?
Oh shit. Reload. Yeah, sorry. Oh.
You with the Jade, Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
Yay.
Alright. Let's do a save here. Okay. What I have equipped right now, I have no spacesuit equipped, no pack equipped, no helmet equipped. I have the operative suit, and that's it. And I could probably stand to use some recon stim, right? Okay. Now, there's 3 suits. There's one there, and there's 2 out there. The one that I want is Ziremi's uniform. I don't want to get spotted. All right, the left, go up. Alright, I'm gonna put this one on just to put it on. Oh, this is Ziremi's. Okay. Reminder to all personnel that the projects being developed on this station are highly classified. Only uniformed personnel are allowed in the mess hall and barracks. Personal profile. Okay. Okay, don't walk right next to people. Follow arrows. If I walk too close to them, they'll see it's not me. Right? Oh, nope, this is a dead end. How do I get to the command bay? I don't have any arrows. Oh.
State your business.
I need to report to the command bay for duty.
Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
Alright, on through the door. Next one isn't marked.
Huan Daiyu.
I've made it to the command bay.
No alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. I've hacked into the database, and it seems information on the ComSpike is in the archives. There's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clearance code.
Okay. I can use the uniform I picked up and walk past the guards.
I don't like deliberately drawing attention to yourself, but a disguise is never a bad idea. The uniform won't be enough though. You'll need to find a computer with the code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located the ComSpike.
Still 10 minutes late.
All right, I think because you said that the uniform that I grabbed, the last name started with Z, I think. So we got it. Hey Ronan, how you doing? Welcome to the chat room. Oh dang. Oh, Ronan says, I did not see you on my list until just now.
Oh, I better not be getting sick.
No reason to try and get busted, not here. Okay. Aaron is guiding me through this mission.
Need your clearance code, Marine.
Okay.
All right,
Here you go.
Ensign, let's hear it.
It's the one that starts with Z.
You're clear, Ensign Ziremi.
Commander Natara, test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant. Inform them they are clear to launch.
Ooh. Projects. Svalin, ComSpike, Toaster. Do any of these matter? I know we're after the ComSpike. Upgrade security clearance. Project lead is Dr. Gabriel Vogel. All inquiries regarding the ComSpike should be routed through him. All other matters should be directed to Commander Natara. Alright, I've upgraded my security clearance. The goal of the project is to create a highly sensitive receiver capable of picking up communication signals and decrypting them on the spot. We need this thing because we're trying to locate a crashed Galbank ship that has like an emergency beacon sort of thing. It's basically like a bank heist kind of thing. Lost treasure. I'm checking through the chat room here real quick. Follow the arrows, leave the scanner on, follow the scan. Computer, ComSpike. Now follow the scanner to Vogel. Save when you get to him. Alright. Rhapsody on a windy night. Rover, come over. I don't know if I've ever seen this one. Alright, turn the scanner on. Follow the arrows. Oh, the arrows shut off. Am I trying to go that way, or am I going to go back out the way I came in? Nope, there we go. Okay.
It seems there was an accident. It's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about the potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation at the cargo bay. For now, I've recommended to Dr. Vogel to contact me immediately if he identifies any suspicious behavior.
Alright, optional. Find an intercom and speak with Juan. Locate the ComSpike. Do I want to do a save here? Save's coming my way to greatness. Okay. Can I go into these engineering bays?
Daiyu here. Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
Okay. Wait, are you really leaving?
Done. You've managed to get through the entire station without raising a single alarm. But the longer I stick around, the more people ask questions. And that's before they find out what you've been up to.
Uh-oh. She's leaving me here? But I'm your cargo.
And I delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship.
Oh, Jesus.
That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
I've made it this far, I can sneak my way off. Fair warning, I'm gonna have to direct some heat your way. Yeah, I'll say stealth.
Without engaging in combat, I trust you'll have no issues moving further. It was an honor to work with a true professional. Good luck. If you manage to get the ComSpike and make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Okay. Oh. I want to see what else is in here. Access denied. Access denied. Alright, I guess I can't get into any of these other places. Follow the arrows. Okay, we'll follow the arrows. Yum yum. Chunks apple. I want the apple. Research labs. Stop trying to get busted. Alright, alright, alright. Is this where I need to go? No, I guess not. Down the stairs, okay.
I've heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Yes, if you have experience flying, you should talk to Dr. Vogel.
I don't know. I've flown a Discovery class, but I'm not.
Newer ships are generally easy to fly. I venture you wouldn't have too many difficulties.
take my stuff again, you die. Well, I think that means I gotta take it then.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
Are you the person in... I'm with the security team. I'm doing a routine check.
Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the ComSpike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
Oh, right. Sure. Decryption on that level has vast military applications. No wonder the UC is interested in it.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
Okay. I'd be a good pilot. I love adventure.
Yes, it's not the destination, but the journey that matters. Particularly when the destination is death. But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and statistical models show a failure rate of less than 2%. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to Mast.
Okay, there's no time. The captain of the Jade Swan is trying to steal the ComSpike. I need to secure the prototype ship immediately. I'm one of the new test pilots, actually. Oh god, I can take her out while grabbing the ship. Oh, what should I do? What should I do? I don't see anything in the chat room. Should I betray or persuade? Betrayal sounds like awful fun, though. I'm waiting to see if Aaron's gonna weigh in on this one. Persuade, he's saying. Okay.
Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious.
Oh. We don't have time for this. I was told it was an emergency.
You're right. We do need to hurry if we're going to have this module ready in time.
I'm a test pilot. Why would I lie?
That is true.
This isn't for the recent request, but an older one.
Ah, yes. The wheels of bureaucracy tend to have corners. Maybe it's not the worst thing in the world if we cut them.
I'm a test pilot. Why would I lie? I think I already said that. If I weren't a pilot, I wouldn't have gotten past all these checkpoints.
Not necessarily. Our guards run long shifts. And as I've told Commander Natara, the effects of sleep deprivation can render a checkpoint meaningless. I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Now, if you don't have any further business, I have a sign I need to commission.
Uh-oh, looks like I'm gonna have to betray Juan anyway. Aaron's saying reload. Why shouldn't I betray her? Either way, I'm betraying her.
Steal the ComSpike? Why? Who is this person?
She's with the Crimson
Damn
Fleet.
Space pirates. Say no more. I will contact Commander Natara immediately. Commander Natara, this is Dr. Vogel.
What is it now, Doctor?
We have an intruder on board. Captain Huan Daiyu is not who she says.
Wait, Daiyu? She was one of the captains on Messina's list.
Apparently, she's with the Crimson Fleet. And she's after my ComSpike.
Don't worry, Doctor. We'll sound the alarm and have a strike team directed toward the cargo bay.
Good. I have a pilot here. I'll have them secure the prototype and make sure it's safe. You are a pilot, aren't you? You've got the look, at least. Take this key card. It'll give you access to Docking Bay 8. I need you to make sure my prototype is safe.
This is Commander Natara. Strike team units head to the cargo bay immediately. This is a red alert. I repeat, this is a red alert.
I've been so stressed out thinking about this project.
How the heck do I get to the docking bay? Oh, that way.
Pilot?
On Commander Natara's orders, all ships continue pursuit of Captain Huan Daiyu. Cargo class ship ID UC-793A. She's with the Crimson Fleet.
Return to the key, huh?
Should be considered extremely dangerous.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, screw her. She was gonna go off and leave me there. And plus, I'm an undercover UC agent, so any of the Crimson Fleet I can take out, the better. Alright, let's get up, look around the ship a little bit. Oh, hey. Amelia Earhart's here. Hey, where's Zeke? This is kind of a cool ship. Please fix. Hey, Zeke.
Hey, Captain.
What's down here? Let's take a look at it. Prototype ship. That's cool. Wow. Gonna have 4 crew members on board. Got a lot of engine. Very maneuverable. I can take this outfit off now. Power boost pack. Yeah, I'll put that back on, thanks. All right. Let's get out of here. Whew, I'm so glad that one's over. That was nerve-wracking.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Why are
Head
these
on in.
pirates
We'll take the
standing
ship to
here?
another port so Jazz can have a look.
What about my ship?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, Zeke and Amelia should have my ship. And they'll just meet me here. Instead of showing up on that other ship. Why are there so many dudes with guns hanging around here?
Need
I don't
something?
like that. Alright, Operations Center. How do we get to the Operations Center? Jeez. Can't find my way around anywhere. This way?
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
This is where I just was. It's telling me to go here. Oh, this way.
I heard Iswa's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
Okay. Oh, she's
Surprised
here.
To see me, Rhett? Delgado may let it slide, but I don't take kindly to snitches.
I don't take kindly to being abandoned. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. You made yours. If the time comes you ever need my help, I'll make mine. You screwed me out of the most lucrative route I have. It's going to take me months to set up something even remotely as good. Not to mention getting the UC off of my trail.
I was the one that took all the risk. You were halfway back to Suvorov by the time I found the ComSpike.
Don't
Yeah,
put this on me.
bitch.
I got you in and gave you cover. You decided to return that favor by blowing mine. You may have fooled Delgado and Naeva, but I don't trust you, Rook. At this point, you better find that legacy. Because to me, that's the only saving grace you've got.
Okay. You left me hanging. You were gonna bail on me, so fuck you.
Fleet first. Never forget it.
Alright, dude. Can we talk? Hello?
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the ComSpike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
ComSpike's built into the ship, so I didn't really have a choice.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She's actually pretty pissed, in case you didn't notice. Claims you blew her cover.
If one doesn't like how things have gone, and she wants to bail on her share, that's her problem. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. ComSpike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
Okay. What's the conduction grid?
It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big, ugly thing that Generdyne uses to absorb lightning strikes. When you arrive in Neon, I'm sure your contact will fill you in with all the boring details.
All right.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, Naeva. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet.
Why am I
If want
talking to his
something done,
back?
There's none of the typical bullshit. It gets
Dude,
done,
turn around.
and afterward, we all split the cash.
Okay, I like the part about splitting the cash.
Don't worry. When Crixus' legacy is aboard the Key, we'll be splitting plenty of cash. Until then, I want you to do everything Estelle asks. Follow her instructions to a letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Okay.
Estelle
So you
will be waiting.
You didn't care
at
about me
Madame
pissing off that other
Savage's
lady, though.
place. I'd say don't keep her waiting. But chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us. So I want you focused.
Dude,
We are
I've just
one
spent a
step
ton
away
of
from
time in
Crixus'
Neon.
legacy, and
That's
we
where
cannot
Ryujin
afford any
is.
screw-ups.
The ComSpike module is now what? Jesus, leave the pop-up up long enough for me to read it. Available at any ship something or other. I don't even see what that says. Ronan saying, I like the Mantis helmet. Do you have one of your own? Did you play the Mantis quest? I know you were playing Starfield and then you stopped for a while. You get the Mantis helmet and you get a special Mantis spacesuit when you do a certain quest in the game. It's very OP. You also get a spaceship. I'm not actually wearing the Mantis spacesuit though, because I don't really like the Mantis spacesuit all that much. I like this one. That one's pretty cool though, that pilot one. It's not bad looking. Alright.
Thanks for making me look good. I would have had to kill you otherwise.
I guess I'm out of here. Oh wait, there's a few more down here.
Smuggling beats a real job any day.
Oh, not yet. I'm still putzing around New Atlantis. Well, I highly recommend... there's a quest that I didn't do until just recently, and it's really a quest that should be done early in the game. If you've gone to Constellation and Sarah's taking you over to talk to this Commander Tuwala guy at Mast in New Atlantis, and you register for the Vanguard and you go through the orientation hall, it gives you all the backstory to the world, which, you know, now that I've played for 100 hours and I'm level 30 something, I've pieced together a lot of that information on my own. But it would have been nice to know at the beginning of the game, because there was a lot of times where I was like, who? What? What are these people? What happened? Who are they talking about? And it kind of gives you like an introduction to the factions and everything that's going on in the world. And then you can also use the piloting simulator to level up your piloting skill a lot. That's how I got my Class C license. Or Class C license, but you know, Class C piloting. Here. Because you have to complete challenges. You can't just spend perks to get these things. Like in Fallout 4, you know, you had a perk, you just spent it and you got the ability. But in this, you have to fulfill these challenges. So like for piloting, you have to have destroyed a certain number of ships in order to go up each rank. And the ships you destroy in the simulation for the Vanguard count toward ranking up this skill if you're interested. But oh, you joined the Vanguard. Okay, cool. Yeah. Good, good, good. I didn't end up doing that, like I said, till just recently. Nope, I want to switch out ships, so I gotta talk to Jazz if I want to do that. I thought she'd be here by my ship waiting, but no. I guess she's back in here in her office. I want my old ship back. I don't want to be flying around this prototype, whatever the heck.
We call UCC staff sharks, but to the fleet, they're just bait.
Here to upgrade that. Ship services? You need it, I've got it.
What's the deal with you and Naeva? How did you wind up on the key? What can you tell me about Bannock 4? Why would I ask her about that? Can you provide more details about the conduction grid?
I wish. That technology is Generdyne's pride and joy. They've kept it under wraps for, I don't know, 80 years maybe?
Oh, wow.
The basic theory of lightning capture is no mystery. The real trick is equalizing the charge and storing it safely. Between you and me, I can't wait to get my hands on that data. Should be a hell of a read.
What can you tell me about Bannock 4?
Bannock 4 is a ringed planet, uninhabitable, with heavy electromagnetic discharges that extend far beyond its exosphere. It would be impossible to land on the planet's surface. So our only hope is that the Legacy is trapped within its ring.
Okay, how did you wind up on the key?
Truth is, the fleet rescued me. Of course, I wouldn't have needed rescuing if they hadn't blown up the ship I was working on. Delgado plucked me out of space and brought me to the key. I took one look at the place and was compelled to work. Soon after, he offered me a permanent spot with the fleet.
Okay, what's the deal with you and Naeva?
Naeva's mine, so don't be getting any ideas.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
She may be a little rough around the edges, but she's just looking out for her own. There's no one better to have your back.
You mind helping me with my ship?
But just remember, I don't work for free.
All right. I need to view and modify my ships.
Sounds like fun. Let's see what I've got.
Oh, no, they've put me back on the Kepler R. Okay, so I guess they took the prototype ship away from me. Okay, great. Yeah, there's the Star Eagle. That's the one that I had been using. But now that I have my Class C license, I can fly the Kepler R. Alright, cool. Oh, sorry. Wasn't trying to pick no pockets. Alright, so we've wrapped up the Ryujin quest line today. I'm all done with them. I have the option of going back and doing some little missions off their mission board if I want to. See, if I had just gone far enough to notice that it said Kepler R on it, I would have known that it was automatically switched back to my old ship. But I didn't. I stopped just short. Oh. Ow. Broken ankle. Alright.
What's buzzing, cousin?
Hey, Amelia. Alright, this is back in the med bay. I'm still not used to the layout of this ship. I gotta work on it some more. I'm not happy with the layout. It's so big too. It's much bigger than I need. Here we go. Let's get out of here. Oh. Need to put a few in grab drive. All right. Alright, I gotta go back to the UC Vigilance now. Gotta check back in with them because I am a double agent. Though I'm really surprised that the Crimson Fleet isn't suspicious of me and, like, you know, put some kind of tracker on my ship or something so they would know where I'm going. And they would already know that I'm a double agent. Let's hail.
Welcome back, Agent. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
I always hailed them just to be polite. And now we're back on the Vigilance. I can go and visit my boyfriend, Armin. The brig officer. How do I look? Super cute.
I got mess hall duty next week. Everybody's gotta take their turn.
Don't cough on me when I walk by. Cover your mouth.
The commander appreciates.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. Betraying Huan Daiyu for cover was a dangerous gambit, but it seems to have paid off. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Yeah, it was quite tricky. Given that it was a UC station, I thought it best not to hurt anyone. How did you know about Huan Daiyu? Of course they know everything.
And on behalf of the United Colonies and Commander Natara, I thank you.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the ComSpike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
Okay, Delgado has Jasmine Durand working on the ComSpike. Are you going to arrest Huan Daiyu? What do you mean time is short? Yeah, you're going to arrest her?
That all depends on what you brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
I can take it off your hands once we complete your debriefing. But at the
did I
moment,
not find
I'm
any
far
evidence
more
on
concerned
her?
about the ComSpike.
What do you mean time is
With the
short?
acquisition of the ComSpike, the fleet is one step closer to Crix's legacy. And the more people we arrest, the greater the chance that your infiltration is discovered. We're working against the clock here, so let's start by discussing the status of the ComSpike.
Alright, Delgado has Jasmine Durand working on
It's
it.
just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He believes Generdyne's conduction grid in Neon is the key.
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
Alright, I'm pleased they're finally taking you seriously. I hope that means I'm getting a pay increase if I survive that long. Aren't you concerned that the fleet is getting close to Crix's legacy? What embarrassing mistake. I'll say
The
that.
fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Crix, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and Mast will authorize an all-out assault.
Nice. Alright, well I'm pleased they're finally taking you seriously.
It's long overdue. All right. I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Ooh, that's a lot of credits.
It's good to have you back. What can I do for you?
Nothing, I guess. I don't have any more evidence for you. Okay. Let's go look at the brig.
Nice work on the siren. You keep this up, and this operation might finally get the folks at Mast to shift resources.
Okay. I brought a whole ton of evidence to her the last time I was here. Or, you know, it was a little while ago. Hey, dude.
Lost a bet to one of the officers.
But I don't know if they've actually arrested anybody over it.
Most of our operations team graduated top of their class at the academy. If there's fleet out there, we'll find them.
Hi, Armin.
You see me inside of a cell. Stay out of mine and we'll get along just fine.
How are you?
Brig ready for any pirates you bring in.
Excellent.
As you will.
Are we having dinner later tonight? Alright, that guy's been there for a while. Nobody here. That guy's been there for a while. Anybody new? Nope. That guy's been there for a while. Well, dang it. Are you guys going to arrest anybody new? I brought in piles of evidence and they're not arresting anyone. Nope, it's still just Dombrowski up here. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Alright, bye. Alright, that's going to be it for me tonight. I gotta go eat some dinner. It is 7 o'clock. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 15 minutes. I think I've got some stuff I can put in storage here. I don't need to be carrying that around. Or that. Or that. I don't need this uniform anymore. Oh, that's kind of a cool hat, though. I like that hat. All right. And I've got my usual arsenal. Excellent. Oh, look at me. I look so cool. I love it. There I am. With Amelia Earhart back there behind me. All right. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with me. It was good to see you in the chat room, Ronan. Aaron, oh my gosh. You are such a gem. Helping me through all those missions. I could not have done it without you. It would have taken me 5 times as long, I'm telling you. Thank you so much. Claus, it was good to see you earlier. And we had a few more people stop by. I'm sorry, I can't remember who all was here tonight. The days all blend together. But, you know, several of the folks of the usual suspects, as I call them, who've been hanging out with me while I play STARFIELD. If you miss anything in the live streams, you can catch it over on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/JewelSmith. It's Jewel Smith on YouTube and on Twitch. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can catch the live stream on Twitch. I'm usually live streaming between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern time, but a lot of times I'll go later to like 6:30 or 7, like I did today. Alrighty, well, take care of yourselves until next time. Bye!